The stage is set in Pittsburgh, and the tension is electric as the 2026 NFL Draft officially kicks off. The Philadelphia Eagles are locked and loaded with 8 high-stakes selections, including a critical first-round pick at number 23. We are tracking every move as they prepare to build a championship roster over these next 3 days.
Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Draft night is synonymous with action, and the Philadelphia Eagles are already at the center of the conversation. Teams across the league are actively contacting General Manager Howie Roseman to explore trade-ups into the back end of the first round. With his track record of over 60 draft day trades, expect the unexpected as the front office evaluates whether to stand pat at pick 23 or add even more capital to their war chest. The atmosphere is buzzing in Pittsburgh as the clock starts ticking for every franchise. While the Philadelphia Eagles hold that marquee pick at number 23, the roster has already seen major upgrades with arrivals like Woolen and Hollywood Brown during free agency. Now, the focus shifts to how the draft board will fall and which prospects will be chosen to fill the remaining gaps on the squad. From the second round all the way through the 6th, the Philadelphia Eagles have a clear roadmap to secure the future of this team. With 8 total picks at their disposal, every selection from number 54 to 197 is a chance to find the next superstar. Make sure you are locked in with us for every pick, every trade, and every piece of analysis throughout the weekend. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you never miss a moment of our live draft coverage. Ever wonder how a team turns a handful of picks into a championship contender? Well, the Philadelphia Eagles are about to show us their blueprint. With the 2026 NFL Draft officially kicking off this Thursday, the Eagles are sitting pretty with 8 golden tickets in their pocket. It is not just about the volume, though. It is about where those picks land. They are starting the night strong at number 23 in the first round, a prime spot to snag an immediate impact player. From there, they head into the second round at pick 54, but pay close attention to the third round. That is where things get interesting. Thanks to that high-profile Hassan Reddick trade with the Jets, Philly gets to work with pick 68, followed quickly by a compensatory selection at 98. It is a masterclass in asset management. The momentum continues through day 3 with a 4th-round pick from the Sidney Brown deal, plus another compensatory pick at 137. By the time they round out their draft board with a 5th-round compensatory pick and a final 6th-rounder, also courtesy of that Falcons trade, the Eagles will have completely reloaded their roster. So, what do you think? Are they going to use this capital to trade up and chase a superstar, or will they play it smart and build depth across the board? Drop a comment below with your draft day predictions. After all, the draft is where legends are built, and the Eagles are holding all the cards. Ever wonder how the Philadelphia Eagles always seem to stay ahead of the curve, while the rest of the league is still unpacking their bags? We haven't even officially kicked off the draft yet, and the phones in Philly are already ringing off the hook. According to ESPN's Jeremy Fowler, teams are actively hitting up Howie Roseman, sniffing around for a potential trade-up into that back end of the first round. It is classic Howie. Before a single name is called, the league's most aggressive GM is already putting his pieces on the board. At the center of the chatter is the 23rd overall pick. Now, is this just standard due diligence from other franchises, or are we witnessing the opening move of a classic Roseman chess match? If you look at the track record, you'd be a fool to bet against a move. Over the last decade, Howie has pulled the trigger on more than 60 draft day trades. This guy doesn't just sit on his hands, he treats the draft board like a high-stakes stock market. Whether it's moving back to hoard extra capital or finding that perfect spot to jump up, Roseman is a man who thrives in the chaos. Think back to 2018, when he traded out of the 32nd spot, a move that eventually helped shape the Ravens' future with Lamar Jackson. That's the Roseman signature. He refuses to force a pick just for the sake of it. If the value isn't there, he isn't taking it. He'd rather trade down, collect more ammunition, and let the board come to him. With a draft class this deep and roster holes that need filling, don't be surprised if the Eagles pull off another masterclass in asset management. Howie loves to keep us guessing, and frankly, that is exactly why he is so dangerous. What do you think? Should the Eagles stay put at 23 or deal for more picks? Let me know in the comments below, and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss our next breakdown. In the NFL, you don't win the draft by sitting still. You win it by knowing exactly when to move. The neon lights of Pittsburgh are buzzing, the clock is ticking, and all eyes are on the Philadelphia Eagles. Welcome back, football fans. It is officially 2026 NFL Draft Week, and the energy in the air is electric. The Eagles head into this year's event armed with 8 total picks, including 4 in the top 100. But if you know Howie Roseman, you know we should expect the unexpected. This is the man who treats draft boards like a high-stakes chess match. So don't be surprised if those draft slots start shifting before the commissioner even reaches the podium. Philadelphia has already been busy this offseason, making some noise in free agency by landing stars like Woolen and Hollywood Brown, not to mention locking down Dallas Goedert. They've clearly laid a foundation, but the draft is where teams are truly built. Sitting at pick number 23, the Birds have a prime spot to add elite talent. Historically, that 23rd selection doesn't come off the board until late in the evening, so settle in for the long haul. We all remember the aggressive moves from last year, like trading up with Kansas City to grab Jihad Campbell. That was a masterclass in getting your guy. The front office followed that up by hunting for value on day 3, stacking depth with players like Ty Robinson and Mac McWilliams. It was a massive haul that proved they aren't afraid to spray the board with talent across every single round. As we look ahead to these next 3 days, the burning question is simple. Does Howie stay put at 23, or does he have another blockbuster trade brewing? We're going to keep you posted on every move, every trade, and every prospect who gets the call to join the Midnight Green. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss a second of our coverage. The future of the Eagles starts right now. Who do you want to see them target in the first round? Let me know in the comments below, and let's get ready for the madness. Is the future of Philadelphia football being written right now in Pittsburgh? The 2026 NFL Draft is officially underway, and all eyes in the city of brotherly love are glued to the screen as Howie Roseman and the front office gear up for another high-stakes chess match. With the draft sprawling over 3 intense days, the Eagles are sitting pretty with the 23rd overall pick in the first round, and the anticipation is absolutely palpable. We are looking at a crucial stretch for this franchise, especially with the board starting to take shape as we head into rounds 2 and 3. Beyond that opening night splash, the Eagles have a war chest of picks throughout the weekend, including 2 in the 3rd round and 2 more in the 4th, giving them plenty of ammunition to address some glaring positional needs. Whether they decide to bolster the trenches, hunt for a playmaker, or add some serious depth to the secondary, this draft is all about building the next championship window. It is going to be a wild ride through all 7 rounds, and every single selection is a massive puzzle piece for the seasons to come. Make sure you stay locked in right here for all the updates as they happen. Who do you want to see donning the midnight green this year? Drop your dream draft pick in the comments below, and remember, in the NFL, the difference between a contender and a champion is often made in the draft room.